Hello, welcome to the forest. This is a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in love and life. I'll be asking our guides about your current path and to illuminate your journey. And I may also ask them where they'd like you to be, and at the end, I'll draw a card focusing on the elemental energy to help you feel balanced. And I may also ask them about the other energies around you in love, or where they'd like you to be, depending on what comes out. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Others, you can just click the little kitty at the end of the video. Let's see what animal spirits are in the woods for Saggy today. Ooh, the cougar with assertive. I like that. I feel like that's a lot of very fiery energy. Cougars are very resourceful. They live in the mountains. They live in places where you wouldn't think anything could survive, but they do, and they are stealthy, and they focus on what they want, and then they go for it. Might be that you have one as like a totem or spirit animal or something with that little sun there, but you have some very nice go-getter energy to start off with that cougar. He's like, yeah, what do you want to do? Let's do it. Do any other animals in the forest? Or, oh dear. Alright, let me go get that. We also have an orca whale swimming up out of the depths for you with adventure. This one gives me very creative vibes with it. This is about you like soaring to the top of your game. You know, cruising through these waters, and like it might be that there are others around you here that you're kind of like having fun with, kind of jiving with here. And you're like, yes, like this is really cool. This is really awesome. And you're like just going towards this new adventure here. You're just like feeling this like let's say like this wild adventurous call, and you're like, yep, I'm gonna go do it. You know, starting off on that adventure, you know. That's really cool. Very fiery. Oh yeah, and I was asked the fairies if there was a fairy that wanted to come out along the way. It's very like Hobbit type vibes. They're like, I'm gonna go out on this adventure. We also have the Singer of Courage. Wow, that's crazy. That just came up for Leo. So maybe you have some Leo in your chart, or you know, and you're just embracing that fire energy. You know, this is about like just like kind of like that cougar card, about being assertive, about going towards something that gets your heart racing. That is so cool with that cougar card. Like this is you standing in your power going, yeah, I'm gonna do this thing. Like I'm gonna go out on this adventure, and you have these energies around you that are just kind of like helping you here. I think that's so cool. Ooh, what are you doing? Alright, so we will see. I'm going to use the Mystical Manga Tarot for where you are now. So you have a fairy on your adventure, and a cougar, and an orca. Like all these animals and creatures of just assertive, forthright energy that are like pouncing on this opportunity. And we have the devil and the Eight of Swords for where you are now. So maybe you want to feel like you want to move forward. Yeah. I feel like these cards kind of mimic each other here. So I don't know if I said this yet. You have the Three of Cups and the Magician, and yeah, and then the Devil and the Eight of Air. I feel like there was like a situation here that you were just feeling too tied up in your thoughts about that just had you, feeling very negative, very, like this picture kind of portrays here a little bit like bound to it, and like you couldn't quite see your way out of it. You couldn't tell which way to move here. And then you have these energies of you trying to get out of here, of you manifesting like a victory, being able to work with others in order to have like success here. So we'll see what else we have. So I might have to clarify before I move on, but I feel like you're in this situation right now where maybe it, kind of maybe you actually are kind of just like feeling actually like really good right now and not really kind of looking too closely at the situation because maybe it's not good for you. I feel like maybe, I mean, it could even just be that you're partying too hard here. And because I feel like you kind of brought this situation on yourself, like you kind of let this happen here with the Magician card. um I mean, it could be that you're trying to like manifest your way out of this, but I kind of feel like more like this was something you kind of saw coming, but now you're just like, nope. Like, I feel like you're enjoying yourself, but you kind of know like it's not maybe going to be the healthiest for you in the long term, but you're enjoying yourself in the meantime here, and I feel like you're gonna still try to like find some balance here though, but you're just, I feel like, not looking at those thoughts right now. You're just like, oh no, that's okay. This is fine. Because I feel like for the most part you are happy. I feel like like there's like you're feeling like you may be like overdoing it, and you're just like, at some point I'm gonna have to stop, but right now I'm not, kind of a thing. But we'll see what else we have here. Because, right, like that whole like too much of a good thing, partying or whatever. And I also feel like if this is like a relationship, it could be that you are dating a bunch of people and it's going really well for all of that, like all these people, but it's possible that you might, um, I want to say, not be quite being honest with your thoughts here about the situation. I feel like your feelings are really into it or whatever. I mean, this might be a relationship that you're in now too, but I feel like there's just like something going on here. But I'll keep going. We'll see. I'm using the Illuminated Ethereal Visions Tarot. But I mean, this is your energy here. This isn't anyone else's. This is your energy of, not wanting to look at this, overdoing it here that you brought about it. Let's see. And it might not, I'm not saying it like you did it on purpose or anything like that. Really, I guess I just, it could just, like I was saying, be one of those things like where you might just be overdoing it. With those people partying in this one, especially. Okay, we'll keep going here. I also have the Two of Cups, the Seven of Earth. Keep flip flopping. I'm seeing these. Alright, so we have the Two of Water, the Seven of Earth, the Three of Earth, and the Seven of Water. I feel like you're a little bit confused about the energies that are going on around you. I feel like you're feeling a lot of love, but you're like consulting with yourself, I feel like, with this card a little bit. That's funny because like the Three of Water and the Three of Earth with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Earth, like These are energies of not being very focused on what you want, but trying to figure it out. Like trying to decide like what you want to invest yourself in. I feel like maybe some things are maybe moving a little bit slower with some people than others. Um, and I don't always see situations as like dating multiple people, but I'm kind of feeling that a lot here with all these threes that are showing up with the Seven of Cups. So like, which can be, you having a lot of options as far as your emotions go, things that are making you feel really happy. Some things that might um, feel more real, I want to say, than others. Like maybe some are more. Um, some are more dreamy than others, kind of a thing. And I feel like with this card especially, like maybe some of them are not as pretty as others. And you know that in order to focus on one of these things, you're gonna have to let the others go. And you don't wanna do that. You're like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna sit here. Which is kind of funny because he's like stuck with this devil and then not wanting to think about it. Because I feel like you're just kind of enjoying yourself. I feel like you do get to this point where you're in your thoughts and you're like, yeah, I don't know, this isn't very good. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this even. Um, but at the same time, I feel like maybe you're not even, maybe you're not even at that point. Maybe you're just ignoring those thoughts because you're like, this feels really good. And I just want to keep doing it. Maybe just enjoying yourself. But I would that, if it wasn't for that one card, I'd be like, yeah, man, like do your thing. But there's something about it where you're just like, you're not deep down, like your thoughts, like you're having this like issue. And it could be that there are too many energies here. There is one too many, energies going on. Maybe it's turned a little bit toxic here, where you're trying to now decide on love. Like, what is even love for me? Like, is this where I've put my heart? And, you know, plan, like wanting to plan things out. I kind of feel like trying to figure out like where you want your footing here. Maybe trying to pull that blindfold off a little bit, kind of wiggle around a little bit, kind of feel your way here. With this cards of being assertive and adventurous and courageous, I mean, it might just be as simple as facing those thoughts here, recognizing that, as much fun as you're having or whatever in this energy and what you're trying to bring about here, like you are going to have to make that decision. And if this love comes in, you're going to have to be honest, and you might have to, I want to say, like with this card, like I just get this funny feeling. I just keep seeing it like just this person like talking to their friends in their head, like, yeah, man, I don't know. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I text this person? Should I not text this person? Think I should work on this? Should I do that? Like, should I just keep dating or should I like put down these roots and like because I feel like you start to like get a little bit like wishy washy here with your feelings a little bit, and you just have that one like, oh, like I need to plan this out. Maybe I need to think about this a little bit more here. But you're waiting, you're also thinking about it, and I feel like maybe a little bit. What is this energy? Being studious about it. I feel like you are going to be recognizing that here with this card of the Seven of Cups. Like, I feel like your feelings, right? I feel like okay, maybe your thoughts here are having a little bit of an issue, right? And things are feeling good, but then I feel like your heart is gonna start to kind of like know here with this Two of Cups. I feel like this other like one particular energy, you're gonna have that moment here where you're like, like it's this person, right? That one person. And I think that that with this Two of Cups here, like this energy, and maybe you're tired of waiting for it, but it's the one that makes you feel grounded. You know, it's the one that's maybe worth waiting for here. Maybe it feels a little bit out of reach here, but it looks like you might, be focusing on it, like refocusing on it, figuring that out here. But let me see here. I'm gonna ask about the energy that is around you right now. I'll use the Angel Tarot. I feel like maybe this is even you planning out. I feel like if there's a situation here where there are too many energies, and it might not be a person, right? It might just be like a work coming in the way, hobbies, like other, friendships, family, things that just come up or whatever. That you're like just, enjoying yourself with here, but I feel like you're finding love here. You really you're trying. And if you're feeling negative, if you're feeling self-doubt about the situation, I feel like you are going to figure it out. You're kind of planning here. You're looking at this. And you have that energy of love coming in. Okay, yeah, can you clarify this Two of Cups here, this energy of love around Sagittarius? That is too many. So, okay, so we saw the one. So I'll take that one. The Sun. Oh my god, dude. So I just looked at them anyway because I'm nosy AF. Okay, so the Five of Air. Somebody learning from their past mistakes, possibly, this conflict that was going on, not being able to work together. With the Chariot, with the universe coming along here. They have so many major arcana, it's ridiculous. They have the Lovers, the Chariot, the Sun, and they also have the Ace of Water and the Nine of Water, which is like love, which is happiness. This is universe giving them like a reboot on the situation, on themselves, on love. This is Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Uriel. This is them finding, like, this person, this energy is extremely happy, loving. I want to say they're very free. And they see a lot of possibilities and things. And I feel like I want to say, I love that we had the Lovers on the Two of Cups. Yeah, this person loves you. I feel like maybe sometimes they could be like maybe a bit prickly here with that Five of Air. Maybe not always the best with their words. But I feel like they mean well. I feel like they do love you. And I feel like they're willing to like kind of like move forward and move ahead here and explore these options. And they might even be finding this happiness with you here, this home with you. These are really, really amazing. Like, oh my God, like if you were like worried about this person, like maybe I'll have something to work through here, but they love the crap out of you. They love you so much. And they want this new beginning. They want these possibilities with you. Like, you make them really happy. Or they are really happy, Like, I feel like they know what they want. They know who they're about. They're confident. But I feel like they're also very, like, flowy, But anyway, so that's the energy that's around you. So if you're having trouble here, with stuff going on, the energy that's around you, that's in love, this energy that's feeling that is going to be coming towards you here, it's genuine. It really is. So, just saying. Anyway, I'm going to take a card here to wrap it up. I actually want to use this one. I'm going to use the Spirit Song deck here for an energy to vibe with. Let's see, what energy do we have to vibe with? The Four of Water, another water card. Wow, Saggy, you are deep in your feels this week. Really like trying to plan things out here. I almost feel like work with others here, work on the situation. Oh my God, that's so funny. This card actually says soul searching reevaluation, the Four of Water. Kind of like letting things sit for a little bit, just letting them flow so you can take a look at things. And I really like that with all of these cards going on around you. It's this heron standing in the water with all these shells around him and the shallow flowing water, but it's a nice bright sunny day and he's just enjoying his time there, you know, trying to just know himself, vibe with the world around him, get to know his feelings about the situation. They are very graceful in flight and they're really very neat to see. But anyway, so if you need a card to vibe with for the rest of the week, Saggy, the universe is suggesting calm, gentle waters as you go out on this new adventure. All right, take care.